Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to Upper Peninsula Beautiful. It's been a while. Our beaches are frozen over. I haven't made a beach video since beginning of November. About a year ago, I made a video of an antique Bible that I got. Had a few people watch it. I thought, as a hobby, I restore antique Bibles in the wintertime. So I thought, since I can't make agate hunting videos, I will do some videos on some of the antique Bibles. You can see a couple sitting on the table that I built. I also made a video about making that table. My daughter's going to help me with this video. On the floor, there is a package. That package came from England. Inside of it is a very big old Bible in very rough condition that we're going to take you step by step through the restoration process to get it readable. But there's a couple of the old Bibles, many of which that I've worked on. Ken has helped me a lot. So I'm going to pause this and I'm going to have Kenna pick it up and we'll do the unveiling. All right, McKenna's going to film me as I unbox this. Like I said, this Bible came from England. It's a very hard to find Bible. It was produced by John Keto, and he was alive in the 1800s and wrote a ton of books. He only lived about 45, 48 years before he passed, but he wrote several books about Bibles, Bible dictionaries, history of the Bible, all kinds of things. But he didn't make a lot of Bibles. They didn't produce a lot of his Bibles, so they were so big. So you guys get to see this first. The covers are beautiful. The binding is beautiful, but the complete covers and binding is separated completely off the Bible. So a lot of the pages are ripped. It's going to take a lot of work. Thank you to McKenna for filming this. We've had this Bible for quite some time. I've been waiting to open it. Very exciting. With my Bible collecting hobby, I've been trying to find Bibles that were $50 or less, and it's not easy to find an antique Bible that's $50 or less. Very hard to find Bibles from the 1800s that are that price, but I got this one. It had been listed for over a year for like $90. Nobody bought it because it was in such bad shape. I ended up getting it for like $35. Look at that color cover. Wow, this thing is huge. Look at that binding. There's the front cover. I'll show you what I mean. So I believe, let's see which way is. The entire book is separate from the binding. But anyway, this is the beginning stage, unpackaging it. We're going to show you how we put it back together. We're not going to do the work right now, but thank you for watching. So before I even do any work to this Bible, as far as binding repair, I'm going to use my Triple Crown leather cleaner and restorer and preservative. I used this on another Bible project. We haven't even released the video, but I probably will. But if I release a video before this, you'll know what this is. This rehydrates the old dried leather and preserves it at the same time. And I need to work especially on the joints so that they don't further erode anymore. This stuff makes the leather more supple and decreases the amount of cracking that you get. This thing, I believe, is 1870 or something. And the leather is very dried out. So I'm not going to film the whole thing, but this is the step I'm going to do. I'm going to coat the whole Bible in this oil and let it sit for a couple days to soak in, then coat it again. Then the joints will be a lot stronger. Thank you, McKenna. McKenna is going to film me as I put this Triple Crown on the leather. It cleans it, it preserves it, it brings out the natural color. This product is amazing, and I need to release the video that we did on another Bible because I did that one from start to finish. But these joints need a lot of this oil. But it's a difference of night and day when you get it done. I'll let McKenna go back to her video she was watching, but just wanted you to see this. Thank you for watching. So as you can see, I pulled the entire binding and covers off the Bible. I wasn't even thinking when I was oiling it, since the text block is separated. It makes it a whole lot easier to work on. Look at how beautiful that cover is. The antique Bibles that we own, I was just drawn to this cover. It's such a work of art. It's so beautiful. And it's in pretty darn good condition. There are spots that you can see coming. Why is it not focusing? Anyway, there are spots that the black has rubbed off over the years, like right there. I have a black conditioner that will cover that, and you won't even see it anymore. But I might not even do that. But anyway, this is the second step. The first step was unboxing it. The second step is reworking the covers and the binding. And then the third and many other steps will be reworking all the pages. Thanks for watching. Well, here is the text block. You can see the marbling page is completely separated. There's the title page. This whole section is separated. I have to figure out how I'm going to get it back onto the rest of the binding. There's spare tissue sheets. Again, there's the frontispiece and the title page in color. The rest of the Bible appears in really good shape, other than it seems that all of the tissue guards have come out, but I can fix that. So I'm going to have to do some thinking how I want to repair this, but the pages are in really good shape. I'm very excited about this Bible. So this main sheet that has come off, I'm going to use binding tape to secure this. Somebody must have had this Bible. Somehow all the pages got bent near the binding. But if I rebinding tape this seam here to here, then I can glue this back into place there. I have a special binding glue. So that's going to be the first step of fixing the pages. So I have binding taped these pages together. And now I'm going to binding tape the cover page, title page, and the this is called marbling, the front page. I'm going to binding tape this to the solid text block. This stuff is nearly as sticky as duct tape. And it has to be just so. Oh, I didn't do it long enough, but it'll be fine. Voila. All right, so now I've bound the camera. I bound the cover sheet to the binding, and I've strengthened the top and the bottom with some more of this binding tape. This will then get glued into the cover once I finish the bottom pages. Oh, yeah, it's got a flash on there or something. Thanks, buddy. Now, this is the back side of the Bible, and as you can see, the pages are all smushed and flattened, ripped and torn here, there. So I'm going to have to figure out what I'm going to do to fix that. I do have a adhesive tape that is made for fixing Bible pages that has no acid in it. I will probably have to do that. This will be the next step that I work on. fixing that. So my wife's mother knew that I was tinkering with old Bibles, and for Christmas I got some mending tissue, pH balance tape for pages. She got me some heavy duty, like complete resewing, rebinding tools if I ever had to completely redo a whole Bible, and also some more book glue. I'm going to use this tape to fix all these pages before I do anything else. I'm going to try out this new product. So this is the back. I've got all of the page tears repaired with some fancy page repair tape. I had to re-glue under this black strip because a couple pages separated from the main body, and then I bookbinded tape all the edges. What will come next is this entire panel here will get glued, and then this will get set into the Bible binding and covers. So that'll be the next step before I repair many of the internal pages. So this Bible is coming along, and it's still the first day. I don't know if you remember when I first showed you in the beginning of the video, there was a million pieces of paper sticking out all over the place. What it was, somebody that owned this Bible put in their own tissue guards, pieces of tissue paper on every single piece or on every single illustration. This is what the front looks like. There's still some more that I have to pull out and trim. But look at how beautiful these pages are. This Bible's in much better shape than the pictures the owner took of it. I'm so excited. It's almost ready to have the binding put back on. Thanks for tuning in. I finally finished taking out and trimming all the excess tissue guards that people put in there. So now the pages look pristine. This is a pile of actual tissues that you blow your nose with that people used as tissue guards. So cool. So I'm working on the cover upside down. Before I glue this on, how do I do this? Let's see if I can do this. The end paper, this has to be sliced off because this hinge is really bad, and I'll need to put some more hinge tape on that to sturdy it once I get it on. So I'm going to snip this off, and then I'll have a good start to do for the binding. This is step number 78? Haha. Let's try this again. I'm going to walk you guys through the Bible before I put the covers on and the binding on, because the cover hinges are fairly weak and I don't want to add any strain. So I'm going to show you what we got now. Dr. Keto's Illustrated Family Bible. There's the frontispiece. This Bible has several color pictures and a whole 1,200 wood engravings. The Illustrated Family Bible. James Sangster and Company. Boy, it's kind of blurry. I wonder why. There we go. It's got the list of engravings, the list of the wood engravings. Tables and charts. There's Genesis. There's the beginning. I believe each chapter has a wood engraving. This is a beautiful Bible. Lots of color, lots of black and white. I'm not going to go through all of them. But incidentally, out of all the Bibles we have, this is the only one that has any color work in it. Each chapter, each paragraph even has tons and tons and tons of notes. More notes than anybody could ever read. Anyway, that's a little bit of look of what some of this Bible has. I'll show you a picture when we get it all together. I might just remove all these tissue papers. They're just placed in there. Well, the covers and the binding are on. With all the added binding tape I put on, the cover was a little bit snug and it cracked a little bit. So I'm going to reinforce the inner hinge with my binding tape, and that will strengthen it, and I'll probably do the back side too. When I get that all done, I'll show you the final product. Well, everybody, this Bible is as good as I'm going to be able to get it. The covers are on, the pages are fixed, all the tissue papers have been replaced or taken out or trimmed. This Bible is in really good shape. Other than the small joint problem, which can be repaired, it turned out really, really good. Sorry, it's kind of blurry. I put the inner hinge tape on, front and the back. This Bible was inscribed, given to Mary Jane Griffiths, May 24th, 1876. I'm so happy how this thing turned out. Let's see how big it is. They advertised 5 inches. Let me see. Yes, it's just a smidge over 5 inches. It's about 10 inches wide. And 10 inches wide and 12 and a half inches long. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. On the Illustrated Family Bible, James Sangster and Company, Patterson Row. The John Keto Bible. Thank you guys for watching. I'm going to upload another video on another Bible renovation. Remember, seek and ye shall find. Thank you for tuning in to Upper Peninsula Beautiful.